Hello, and welcome back to People Skills Pro. We are taught from a young age to say cheese for the camera, to smile when we meet someone, to put on a happy face. The smile has become the universal symbol of friendliness, happiness, and trustworthiness. But what if I told you that this symbol is often a lie? What if the most common tool of connection is also the most common mask for deception, contempt, and hidden hostility? We've all felt it. You're talking to someone, a coworker, a new acquaintance, maybe even a friend. They are smiling at you, but something feels hollow. Something feels wrong. The smile doesn't reach their eyes. It feels like a mask, and you can sense the cold emptiness behind it. You walk away with a strange feeling of unease, but you dismiss it. They were smiling, you tell yourself. It must be my imagination. It is not your imagination. You are picking up on a profound truth that your conscious mind has been trained to ignore. You are witnessing a fake smile, and it is one of the most reliable signals that a person's intentions are not what they seem. Today, we are going to give you the tools to become a human lie detector. We will do a deep dive into the science and psychology of the fake smile. We will teach you the specific, undeniable anatomical cues that separate a genuine smile from a false one. We will explore the different types of fake smiles, from the polite social mask to the treacherous grin of a secret enemy. And we will give you a framework for how to respond when you see one. This is not about becoming paranoid. It is about becoming perceptive. This is how you learn to see the truth behind the grin. The core principle. The Tale of Two Smiles, Duchenne versus Pan Am. Before we can become experts, we must understand the fundamental science. In the 19th century, a French neurologist named Guillaume Duchenne conducted groundbreaking research into the muscles of facial expression. He discovered that there are two distinct types of smiles, controlled by different parts of the brain. The genuine smile, the Duchenne smile. This is a true, involuntary smile of happiness and joy. It involves two major muscle groups. The zygomatic major muscle, which pulls the corners of the mouth upwards, and the orbicularis oculi muscle, which is the ring-like muscle around your eyes. When this muscle contracts, it causes the cheeks to lift, the eyes to narrow slightly, and creates the little wrinkles we call crow's feet at the corners of the eyes. This is a subconscious reaction. You cannot consciously fire the orbicularis oculi muscle. A Duchenne smile is an honest signal from the emotional center of the brain. The fake smile, the Pan Am or Botox smile. This is a conscious, voluntary smile. It is the smile you put on for a photo or when a customer makes a bad joke. It only involves the zygomatic major muscle, the mouth. The muscles around the eyes remain lifeless and unengaged. It is named after the now defunct Pan Am World Airways, whose flight attendants were famous for their wide but emotionally empty smiles. The entire art of deciphering a smile comes down to this one simple question. Are their eyes smiling, or is it just their mouth? The anatomy of a lie. 4 telltale signs of a fake smile. Let's break down the specific clues you can look for. Sign number 1. The dead, empty eyes. This is the number 1 giveaway. When you see a genuine Duchenne smile, the person's entire face seems to light up. Their cheeks will lift, their eyes will narrow into a slight squint, and you will see the crow's feet wrinkles at the outer corners of their eyes. Their eyes look warm, engaged, and happy. With a fake smile, the eyes are a dead zone. The mouth might be stretched wide, but the upper half of the face is frozen. There is no narrowing of the eyes, no raising of the cheeks, no crinkling at the corners. It's like looking at a smiley face emoji, a simple curved line for a mouth with two blank dots for eyes. It creates a sense of dissonance, a glitch in the matrix that your gut feeling picks up on immediately. Sign number 2, the unnatural symmetry. Genuine emotions are rarely perfectly symmetrical. A real smile often starts on one side of the face and spreads. It might be slightly higher on one side than the other. It's organic and imperfect. A fake smile, because it is a conscious muscular action, is often unnaturally perfect and symmetrical. It looks like a mask that has been pulled on. It can also appear and disappear too quickly. A real smile fades away gently. A fake smile can vanish in an instant, as if a switch has been flipped, revealing a cold, neutral expression underneath. Sign number 3, the lack of congruence with other facial muscles. A genuine smile is part of a full face expression of joy. The eyebrows might raise slightly, the forehead might be relaxed. A fake smile often exists in isolation. Pay attention to the rest of their face. Is their mouth smiling, but their eyebrows are slightly furrowed in a sign of anger or frustration? Is their forehead tense? This lack of congruence between the mouth and the rest of the face is a major red flag that you are not seeing a real emotion. Sign number 4, the inappropriate timing. A genuine smile is a reaction to a stimulus, a funny joke, a pleasant surprise, a feeling of connection. Its timing feels natural. A fake smile often has awkward timing because it's a performance, not a reaction. It appears too early. They might start smiling before you've even finished the punchline of your joke, signaling they are not really listening but are just waiting to perform the expected reaction. It lingers too long. They might hold the smile for an uncomfortably long time after the moment has passed, like a mask they forgot to take off. This often feels creepy and unsettling. Decoding the Grin, the 3 types of fake smiles and what they mean. Now that you know how to spot a fake smile, let's understand the different reasons why someone might use one. Type 1. The social smile, the mask of politeness. This is the most common and least malicious type of fake smile. It is a social tool used to grease the wheels of everyday interaction. It's the smile used by a cashier, a flight attendant, or a colleague you pass in the hall. What it means? It doesn't mean they are being deceptive. It simply means, I acknowledge you. I am being polite and professional. I am not a threat. How to respond? Simply return it with your own polite smile. It is a part of the social contract. There is no hidden meaning here. Type 2. The deceptive smile, the mask of a liar. This is when a fake smile is used as a conscious tool of deception. It is used by someone who is trying to hide their true feelings or convince you of a lie. They believe that by smiling, they will appear more trustworthy and likable. Real-world example. You ask a coworker if they met the deadline on their part of the project. They say with a wide, toothy, but dead-eyed smile, "Absolutely! Sent it over this morning. Everything is totally under control." Your gut screams that something is wrong. The smile is a mask for their anxiety about not having finished the work. How to respond? Trust your gut feeling over their smile. Do not confront the smile itself. Why are you smiling like that? Instead, increase your scrutiny of their words and actions. Ask more specific, clarifying questions. Great! Can you forward me the confirmation email? I just need it for my records. The deceptive smiler's story will often crumble under direct, factual questioning. Type 3. The contemptuous smile, the mask of an enemy. This is the most dangerous and treacherous grin of all. It is the smile of the frenemy, the saboteur, the wolf in sheep's clothing. It is often a very subtle, quick, one-sided smirk. What it means. This smile is a micro-expression of contempt and schadenfreude, the pleasure derived from another person's misfortune. It flashes across their face when they think you're not looking, usually right after you have experienced a failure, a setback, or a moment of embarrassment. It is the leakage of their true, triumphant feeling at your expense. Real-world example. You're in a meeting and your boss points out a flaw in your report. You feel a sting of embarrassment. You glance over at your friend and for a split second, you see a tiny, tight smirk on their face before it's replaced by a look of concern. That smirk was their genuine reaction. That smirk was a confession. How to respond? This is a 5-alarm fire. This is not a misunderstanding. This is a definitive sign that this person does not have your best interests at heart. Do not confront them. They will deny it and call you crazy. Your only move is to register this information as a fact. This person is a threat. You must immediately begin the process of creating distance and removing them from any position of trust in your life. Stop sharing information with them. Stop seeking their advice. They have shown you their true face. Believe them.
So, let's bring this all together. A smile is not just a smile. It is a rich and complex piece of data. Learning to decipher the difference between a genuine Duchenne smile that reaches the eyes and a fake Pan Am smile that is only a movement of the mouth is a social superpower. Remember the signs, the dead eyes, the unnatural symmetry, the lack of congruence, the awkward timing. These are the glitches in their performance that reveal the truth. And learn to understand the intent behind the mask. Is it a harmless social smile? Is it a deceptive smile trying to hide a lie? Or is it the most dangerous of all, the contemptuous grin of a secret enemy celebrating your pain? Your intuition is designed to pick up on this incongruence. Your job is to stop dismissing that feeling and start trusting it. When you learn to see the truth behind the smile, you can navigate the world with a new level of clarity and confidence. You will know who to trust, who to question, and who to avoid. You will no longer be fooled by the mask. If you found this guide helpful, please click the like button and subscribe to People Skills Pro for more practical advice on decoding human behavior. Thank you for listening.